All right, welcome everyone tonight to our presentation. This is our 11th in the series. It's incredible that we're here. We're into holiday time, and so what we're going to be doing tonight is talking about Spinesgiving. Okay, we've talked about a lot of different things that have happened throughout the year, but we're in the time of holidays, cheerfulness, and time to be thankful for everything that we have. And so in the chiropractic world, we like to talk about Spinesgiving, play on Thanksgiving, because we're thankful for our health, and it's all obviously through our spine, which we've learned over the last 10 months or so through this workshop series. So tonight we're going to be going through being thankful for our health through Spinesgiving. All right, I got a question for you to start with. Can you name these incredible engineering masterpieces? Anyone? Okay, all right. So we've obviously got the Golden Gate Bridge down here, all right, just sitting in this area. We also have the Eiffel Tower. Okay, fun fact about the Eiffel Tower, bit of a nerd when it comes to history and stuff like that. The Eiffel Tower was the largest man-made structure through to the 20th century. Before that, okay, was the pyramids. Now think about the fact that our longest amount of engineering structures that we've been able to create was the fact that the Eiffel Tower was the largest before the turn of the 20th century, but really it was actually the Egyptians with their pyramids. I know it's a nerdy thing to talk about, but it's a kind of a cool fact I like to say about how much modern engineering technology has actually come along from where we think we are to where we actually were in all those times ago. So, okay, pardon me on that little tangent, but there's a cool little fact for you. Lastly, we've got the we've got the Empire State Building. All these are incredible engineering masterpieces, but did you know that you've actually got an incredible engineering masterpiece inside of you? It's amazing, and I'm going to tell you all about it. It's your body, all right? Your body is an incredible, amazing masterpiece of biological engineering. Think about this. We have so many interconnected systems in our bodies, all right? We learned that last month in regards to inside your outside, where you learn about how everything is ever changing, non-stop, always going. We're thinking about how our heart, an organ that beats around 100,000 times a day, pumps through blood throughout our entire body. Stop and think about that. 100,000 times the heart beats, pumping blood all throughout our system. That's an incredible system, an incredible biological engineering masterpiece that we have inside of us that we take for granted every day. Second, think about your brain. It's a powerhouse that astonishingly amounts to so much information that's processed so quickly throughout our system. All right? The cat's on the floor and you've got to quickly dodge it out the way before you fall over, let alone the fact that your brain is trying to remember, what you have to do for the day, let alone the fact that you have to go pick up the kids, remind yourself about the phone number you just wrote down and the phone call that you have to make. Think about all that sort of stuff while still processing everything that's around you in the normal day. All right? It's incredible to think that our system is working like that. Think about our lungs bringing in oxygen and expelling carbon dioxide without even thinking about it. That's an amazing biological engineering system that our body is. That's an amazing thing. We take it for granted. All right. That's what this month is all about, is taking the time to be appreciative of the things that we have. And our health and our body is an amazing biological engineering masterpiece that we should be thankful for. That's why I say we should be thankful for it. In this month, where holiday centers around around thankfulness, it is especially appropriate to take time to count our blessings. All right, blessings of our health, our family, our friends, even as much as they kill you. All right, and our pets, anything else that we have in our world. All right, it's amazing what happens if you take the time to show appreciation and be thankful for what you have. And our body is an amazing thing that we should be thankful for. All right, we're very, very lucky to have so much in our society. We have roofs over our head, we have food in our belly, and the fact that we sit there and we, thinking about the guy who's driving down the road that's, cut us off. Let's be thankful for what we have. An amazing thing of gratitude on our list that we don't always do is our amazing body. It's the vehicle that carries us. It's allowing us to experience everything that we want to do in the world. All the good things that we want to do in this life, our body allows us to do it. And it's about time that we appreciate what's going on. Okay, and that's what tonight's all about, is showing you the appreciation of our body and what the miracle of our body can do via and through the vehicle of chiropractic. Your body's amazing. When we have gratitude, that is when we are thankful for our gifts of ours, we are positively impacted not only our mental health, but our emotional health that go with it. When you're grateful for your amazing body, you shift focus from what you don't have to what you do have, or what you lack to what it provides. A chiropractor doesn't look at what's wrong with you. All right, we look at what is right with you and how can we make it better. All right. When we look at the modern day world, when it comes to it, when we say about being thankful and grateful for things, as a chiropractor, I'm thankful for the patient that I have because they have something they want to achieve. That is their goal. All right. And so I'm thankful that they've come to me for assistance through the vehicle of chiropractic care in order to get to their goal. So my Spinesgiving thankfulness is the fact of my patients, right? Their ability to come to me with a problem, the fact that through chiropractic care it can be achieved. Sorry, pardon me. Their goal can be achieved, and their problem can dissipate via that method. All right. So some questions I have to ask for you. All right. As we're sitting here talking about chiropractic care and thankfulness, I'm going to combine the two. All right. First question I have is, what causes a symptom to start? My second question I have for you is, if a symptom affects daily life, do you think your different systems are functioning properly too? So we just talked about all those intertwined sort of systems before, about your heart, your lungs, your brain, all that sort of stuff. But do you think that if a symptom that started from somewhere is impacting our daily life, do you think it's going to impact our function of our other systems that are all interconnected? I think the answer is obviously yes, because we've learned that through our past 10 months together. But it is talking about the fact of how it affects our daily life. My next question is, what if we could track those symptoms? What if we could track those methods of when you're heading down that slippery slope? Pretty cool. The answers to my questions is the fact it's a compromised nervous system, which we've learned over the last 10 months. All right. You may not be able to fight off the daily and functional stresses as well as you should if you have a compromised nervous system. And along with that, we can track that. And so again, that is something that I'm thankful for, particularly in our office, that we're able to track those misalignments of the spine that are impacting the systems that you have that are going to be causing you to not be able to achieve your goals. And so tonight, I'm showing you thankful stories and gratitudinal stories of chiropractic care and why our job as chiropractors is so rewarding and why we're so thankful for our patients. It starts off with breaking it all down, okay? We have two nervous systems in our body. They do different jobs, but they're equally important. They cause everything to get out of whack. As a chiropractor, I hear that so often about getting out of whack. All right? That's your nervous system getting out of whack, not your spine out of whack. Okay? I want your spine to be in line so your nervous system can be operating at its best potential. So you're not feeling that getting out of whack. And it goes back to what I said before about a compromised nervous system and being able to do the daily and functional things that you need to do. So let's break it down, all right? It starts off with this one here, your fight or flight, okay? That is your sympathetic nervous system. It's the body's natural reaction to when stressful states occur when you're in a danger or threat, okay? I use the example all the time. Open the door, the dog is sitting there screaming and barking at you. You've got two options, fight or flight. Attack it or get away. Okay, that's your body telling you it's time to do something. It's a good thing. It releases hormones to keep you on your toes. So the way I describe it is a gas pedal. Okay, it's the get up and get going. It releases adrenaline and cortisol in your system, things to get you moving quickly. When the body is under attack like that, it allows you to do the things that you need to do to survive. So it increases your heart rate, your bronchial tubes dilate, your pupils dilate, your muscles contract, your saliva production is reduced, and your cortisol is released. Get up and get the heck out of here. So whenever you hear fight or flight or sympathetic, I want you to think gas pedal, okay? Opposite of that is rest and digest, parasympathetic, all right? That's your body's ability to come back down, to stop the ability of the body releasing adrenaline and cortisol and bring you back down to homeostasis level. Think brake pedal, okay? It's the complete opposite of what I just described. All those bodily functions that your body needs to survive, get up and get out of here, it's allowing your body to calm back down, come back to baseline so you can recharge, re-energize, and do the things you need to do. We got a problem though, okay? People are constantly stressed. Stress comes in three ways, all right? Mental, physical, emotional. That's what chiropractors always talk about. Always being in a fight or flight stage, which again, we go back to it, is talking about stress, okay, survival mode. When you're in that mode, your body feels like it's under constant attack, so your rest and digest can't kick in, and you're stuck in a stress state. When you're in a stress state, that survive mode, the body thinks, okay, we have to continue to produce cortisol and adrenaline and all those powerful hormones to keep us alive. You've heard of burning both ends of the candle, You've heard of burning candles at both ends of the day. It's something that my mother used to say to me, okay? That's when you're doing things in the morning and the night. It's putting your body under stress, okay? You need to relax, you need to rest, you need to digest, you need your body to come back down to homeostasis. It's important. It's because you're in a stress state, and that's why people don't sleep. That's why they eat poorly. That's why they go back to the ways that they normally go to survive. You cannot live in both states of a fight or flight and a rest and digest. You have to have balance. You can't be an either or. You can't be in a stress state all the time, but you can't be in a relaxed state either. You have to have some sort of get up and go. Otherwise, you'll be, lethargic and unmotivated and, just down on yourself the whole time. That's why it's so important that when you're always in a fight or flight state, you're not in a state of healing, health, and adaptability. It's like you're trying to drive with the handbrake on. So I go back to what I was saying before about how we're able to track things. So we talked about how your body has the ability of being compromised, which causes a symptom to start. So that was the answer to number one. When you cannot do things, when a symptom is there, it's affecting both your daily life and the physical functions of your normal life, such as your heart beating, your lungs breathing, your brain working properly, all right, all relating to the nervous system because it's compromised. The last part of it was our tracking. And that's what I love about our office and what I'm so thankful for when it comes to chiropractic care is that we can track this stuff. All right. The inside subluxation station does three things. We like threes in chiropractic, all right? The first one is the EMG. It measures the motor system of the nervous system, all right? And the amount of energy it takes for the muscles to sit still. Thermography measures the sensory system and the temperature of the blood vessels. All right. Lastly, our HRV measures the overall stress of your body. It puts you in either a sympathetic state or parasympathetic state. It tells us what you come in with. This is the crux of what I love about chiropractic care, because this insight subluxation scan, allows us to see the balance of your body and how well it's able to do things versus adaptability versus capability. It takes all three of those things, the EMG, the HRV, and the thermography, puts it all together to give us a score. I'm so thankful tonight to show you these scans because I can show you what patients have gone through. All right. Our chiropractic community gives thanks through Spinesgiving, through their goals, their stories, and their successes. I'm going to walk you through some of them. All right. This is the fun part of why people are so thankful for chiropractic. All right. Right here, a 35-year-old female with lower back pain, hip pain, and a history of migraines. Okay. Unfortunately, that is our normal in society. Okay. It's not normal. It's just common. All right. 35-year-old female, lower back pain, hip pain, and a history of migraines. After 6 weeks of care, this is what we've got. Pain relief went to 100%, and she felt more energy. Amazing stuff. All right. Here's what she responded with. Her hip pain had some improvement. Her upper back pain had some improvement. Her lower back pain had some improvement, and her energy fluctuations have reduced. That is what she responded from her. Okay. That's what she told us. Here's what my scan showed. Up top here is what you're seeing is the initial scan. Okay. So as you can see, here is the initial HRV scan, here's her initial thermography scan, and here's her initial EMG scan, her muscle tension scan. As you can see, the reduction from the increase from 34 to 76% on her muscle scan. Her muscles were able to calm down, all right? The cool thing about those two nervous systems, parasympathetic and sympathetic, is they live in our body, and they live in our nervous system, which is regulated through the spinal cord encompassed by the spine. The parasympathetic lives here, down here. Look where her massive muscle tone and energy were, up here. That's why she had a score of 34. 6 weeks of chiropractic care, look at the balance that she's got now. Okay. Similarly, the temperature, okay, big influxes upstairs and downstairs where the parasympathetic tone lives. After 6 weeks of care, look at that clear up. All right, pretty awesome stuff. Next, another 30-year-old female with neck pain, anxiety, fatigue, history of insomnia, and early-term pregnancy. That's a stressful state, right? Think about that. Early-term pregnancy, let alone the fact that she's got a history of not sleeping. She's got anxiety, fatigue, and neck pain. Her responses after 6 weeks of care, 100% increased range of motion, pain relief, improved quality of life. She had no neck pain, no migraines, lower back pain, and hip pain had stopped. From her words, all right, that's her responses. Check this out. This is her scan, okay, all right. Here's her HRV, 85, okay. It did go down to a 75. That is in relation to her early term pregnancy when that was done. So that's okay, all right. That's all right. Heart rate variability fluctuates. Here's her thermal scan, 78, improved to 100. All right. Think about all that parasympathetic tone that's being restricted up there. That's huge. Right? And here is her muscle scan, 40, upstairs and downstairs. Look at the balance that we have now, taking it from a 40 to a 77. Up next, pardon me. Excuse me. There you go. Yeah, pardon me, sorry. So a 33-year-old female with mid-back pain, postpartum depression, anxiety, and high stress levels. All right, that was what she came in with when she first started care. All of it improved, all right? Mid-back pain resolved, improvement in anxiety and stress. This is her scan just here. So before, she was sitting here on the HRV at a 64, she's up to a 73, all right? Here is her thermal scan, sitting at a 90, went to a 92. Look at the scan itself, changing colors. Parasympathetic tone got increased, allowing her body to thrive better. Over here is her muscle score. As you can see, 43% to a 74, more balance. Think about the restrictions that are happening in the parasympathetic tone sitting up here in her neck. That's what all these black and red bars are showing. And that's what caused her ability to come down from her stress levels, her anxiety, her depression, and her mid-back pain. We'll move on to the next case. 37-year-old with arm pain, poor posture, and frequent sickness. Look at all the stuff that's improved. Okay? Frequent sickness, chronic hives, numbness in the right arm, poor posture, and overall body function. This is her scan, okay? HRV scan, 82 up to an 87, all right? Sitting here in that parasympathetic tone, that's her body allowing her to thrive, all right? Here was her initial scan. Her temperature scan was really good to start with. It was a 92, it's at a 94. So not much really changed in that one. Then we look and see about her sickness, her frequent sickness that was happening. 34, more muscle tone sitting upstairs. Look at it now, 77, because of perfect balance. 34-year-old male with lower back pain, neck pain, headaches, and the birth of his firstborn child. Now, if I go back here, I believe this was his wife. Okay, so the fact of the early term pregnancy. So as you can see, the stress level from the HRV went down because of that fact. But I want you to go back and look at him just here. So this is him just here, okay? He came in with the upper back pain, lower back pain, shoulder pain, and headaches. All these improved, more energy, overall wellness, improved quality of life. Here was his scan, all right? This was his HRV, was a 64 in a very high stress state over here. Very high stress state. Obviously, firstborn child, thinking about his wife, early term pregnancy, all the stresses that she was going under. Turn that into a 78, allowing his body to thrive. All right, taking away the interferences due to subluxations to allow his body to work in its most optimal potential. That is thankfulness of chiropractic care, the vehicle. All right, his thermal scan, 72 up to a 98. Huge, 20% increase, massive. All right, his EMG went from a 36 to a 73. Look at all of that parasympathetic tone that's being restricted. All right, all that increased muscle tension that's allowing his body, not allowing his body to come down from that stress state. His sympathetic tone was so high that this is showing his parasympathetics couldn't operate properly. Take away the misalignment, allow his body to operate in its most optimal potential. That's allowing him to get a better score. You see the common theme? Across everyone that I've shown you, it's through chiropractic care that by taking away the subluxations that interfere with those two nervous systems, that sympathetic and that parasympathetic tone, it's allowing people to thrive. And that's why they're having the results they get. Chiropractic is a simple thing when you break it down. All right? People coming in with problems, taking away the interference that's causing those problems, allowing their body to thrive so that they can accomplish their goals. All these results are only here because of the fact of chiropractic care, and that's what I'm so thankful about. Here is this patient actually giving his own testimonial to things. All right, and I'll just say just here.
Before I've had chiropractic care, my headaches were really bad. I always had really bad posture and a lot of lower back pain from my job. I've been seeing Dr. Craig here, getting chiropractic care for about 5 months, and I haven't had any more headaches. My lower back pain is gone, and I have pretty good posture now. So I recommend it to everybody.
That's awesome. As I said, that's from his words, all right? The fact that chiropractic care has allowed his body to thrive so that he can get on with his day. He's got goals, he's got things he needs to do, And all these things were interrupting him. And it's only through chiropractic care, by taking away the subluxations, the misalignments of the spine, allowing his body to thrive, that allows him to do that. All right. Here's one of the coolest things that I got just here. Okay. 29-year-old female with jaw pain, neck pain, migraines, and allergies. We asked her to write in her own words, what are the changes in her body's function since she began care? Less migraines, little to no tingling in her right arm. Circle all the improvements that you've had. More range of motion, improved digestion. She was pregnant with a toddler at the time and sleep was hard. Wellness, improved quality of life, mental clarity, and more energy. That's huge for someone that came in with jaw pain, neck pain, migraines, and allergies. She didn't even think about those things that came in when she came in. That is nuts to think about her body being able to respond and allow her to experience all those stuff. That's why we're so grateful, so thankful for chiropractic care. We asked her in particular about when she came in, her about her migraines, her jaw pain, her upper back pain, and her allergies all went up. All right, that's pretty awesome. Here's her scan here, okay? So in relation to it, her scans themselves, as you can see, she's sitting in a parasympathetic tone on both of them. Here was her thermal scan. She was at a 64. She went up to an 88. Here was her EMG scan, her muscle scan, 34, went up to a 72. Taking away the misalignments to allow her body to be in an even state, a parasympathetic and sympathetic tone. So that allowed her to experience not just this stuff to go away, but also for her to respond so that she allowed a more improved quality of life, mental clarity, more energy, better sleep, decreased stress, better control of emotions, and overall wellness. That's what I'm so thankful for about chiropractic care. That's why I'm so grateful for chiropractic care, because it allows the body, that wonderful biological engineering masterpiece, to thrive, that can allow people not to have these things, let alone experience all these things and more. Right? Here's another patient, okay? This is Whitney. So she came in as a mother of 3. Here's her experience when it came to chiropractic care. And it really breaks down to why I'm so thankful for what I do and why I'm so thankful for my patients and the gratitude I have to allow people to experience what they want to do. All right? Something for me is the fact of the meaning of life, all right? And everyone's got their own meaning of life, but my meaning of life is to take away other people's burdens. And through chiropractic care, it allows me that ability. And that's why I'm so thankful for my job and for what I get to do and how many people I can help through this amazing thing called chiropractic care.
We started coming to see Dr. Page about 4 years ago. Our middle daughter had a lot of problems with ear infections and had tubes, and the problem was continuing. They had talked about doing a second set of tubes, and I thought, I just want to explore other possibilities. And so I had heard that chiropractic care can sometimes help with that. So we set up an appointment to come see Dr. Page, and the rest is history. We had such a great experience, and Hadley has remained so healthy from having the adjustments. And so we signed up the whole family. And so now we all come weekly to see Dr. Page, and it's just been a huge difference in our health and our lifestyle, and with all the activities we do, and swimming and soccer and tumbling, gymnastics. The kids are constantly moving, and they come here and they'll let me know, hey, my neck hurts a little here, and I'll say, okay, tell Dr. Page when you get there, and she always adjusts the spot, and they feel completely better afterwards. So it's one of those things where they feel comfortable. It makes them feel better. It makes them happy. They love coming. We love the whole staff. The office couldn't be nicer. So we love it here. It's been a wonderful experience, and I highly suggest everybody to check out chiropractic care because it's really a game changer for your health.
That's what I love about this. It came from her words, okay? It started with one person, and after that point, the whole family came. And that's what I love about my job, what I do, and our environment here at Carolina Family Spine Center. I joke about it all the time with new patients, the fact that the second word in our name has got nothing to do with chiropractic care. It's got to do with family. And that's why I'm so thankful for what we do here. Our community is incredible. The ability for our people to come in here, join our community, and allow them the opportunity to live their life, have their goals, their stories, and their successes thrive. So with that being the case, I want you to be thankful. I want you to be thankful here tonight for Spinesgiving, also thankful for chiropractic care, but be grateful for what you have and for your ability, because this is a big thing about it. You've got to activate your power. You can't go a month without, you can go a month without food, you can go days without water, you can go minutes without air, but you can't go 1 second without nerve supply. That's why I say to you tonight, be thankful. Be thankful and be grateful for everything that you have, this amazing biological engineering masterpiece known as our body, but take care of it. Take care of it through chiropractic care. Allow your body to thrive so that you can have your goals, your stories, and your successes be a part of it. Thank you so much again for coming tonight. I look forward to seeing you guys next month in order for our holidays approach, how to de-stress during the holidays. All right. Have a happy and wonderful Thanksgiving. All right. Be thankful, be merry, and be grateful. And I can't wait to see you guys again soon.